So it's Danny Flexen here for Seconds Out. Delighted to be joined by top trainer Peter Fury for our review of 2021. And Peter, I guess first of all, how has the year gone by treated you? How happy are you with your life in boxing over the past 12 months?
Well, still alive, still on the end of winning. So yeah, that's it. You can only beat who's in front of you. So far so good, Danny.
How would you describe the journey, and we'll go through one at a time, of your two fighters during this period? So Hughie from the start of the year to where he is now.
I think Hughie's had a bit of a, we had issues with Hughie where he was like put on the shelf. Like, he was being treated as a card filler. So obviously he moved away from that scenario. And he had a good fight with Hammer. Just a shame Hammer quit, really, because it would have been a good win for Hughie because he never got out of second gear. So because that was the plan. I seen Hammer as durable, and I thought we'd probably get to him in the later rounds. That's why Hughie was taking his time early on to save his energy so he could come on later. But as soon as he started stepping it up in the fifth round, he knew what was coming. So he got out of there. So that's the only slight disappointment, but apart from that, it's good. So that's where we are with Hughie and Savannah. Savannah's had back-to-back terrific wins, and she's improving, and she's getting more confident. She's getting better with every fight. So I can't be more happy enough with Savannah. Savannah's there, and she's a phenomenal fighter.
I want to ask you a little bit about the TV aspect that's changed this year. We know Eddie Hearn was a Matchroom with Sky Sports in the UK. Now they've moved all their operations to the Zone, but then Sky have come back with Boxer and Top Rank.
Yeah.
How pleased are you with that development? Because your fighters have benefited from
it. I think it's good. I don't like to see, the biggest and the best. It's good that everybody's in competition. Everybody wants to be the best, don't they?
Yeah.
Everybody wants to be the best boxer, the best trainer, the best TV promoter. Everybody wants to do everybody else. So I think the competition is good. I think the more platforms there are in boxing, the better it is, because it benefits everybody. It benefits the viewing, everything else. There's a lot of major platforms coming up, and it's changing the face of boxing. So it's competition is healthy, is good. It's not really controlled by one person. So it's you got all these different. You got Sky Sports, like you said. There's DAZN. There's others out there. You've got everybody coming up. There's Probellum as well. They're coming up. So it's all going in the right way, isn't it?
Now, what's been your personal boxing highlight of the last 12 months?
To be honest with you, Danny, I'm disillusioned with boxing. I'm not interested in most of the people that's in it. Yeah, I'm interested in getting my own fighters to where I'm getting them. I'm sick of the bollocks, to be honest. Yeah, I'm training the fighters, get in the ring, have the fight, smash his face in, let's go home. And that's me. Then I can twiddle up and down, read my Bible, go to church, do me a few things outside of it. That's what I'm interested in. I'm interested in seriousness, and that's in the gym, working properly, yeah, getting in that ring, because that's what matters.
Understood. Now, I know you've only got two fighters under your wing, but you obviously watch plenty of boxing. You get around the gyms and stuff. Who should we be watching out for in 2022?
You'll have to. I think there's quite a lot, isn't there? But if you mention some fighters to me, I'll give you answers on them. I've seen some good talents. I think Lomachenko's right back up there. I think when he lost to Lopez, he had a shoulder injury because I spoke to his manager when Usyk was fighting. We was on the same bill. I can't think where it was, but we boxed on the same bill. And I was talking to his manager, and he said his dad told him not to take the fight because he. Anyway, shortly after he had the operation. So I think he's going to take a lot of beating, Lomachenko is.
And
so
what about
right up there.
What about people you've had sparring Hughie and Savannah? Has anyone caught your eye?
Yeah, there's always there's good talent coming through. But it's all right saying there's good talent. You can't tell, because this job is where you are in 3 to 5 years. Anything can happen. They could get beat. They could swallow it. They might not want it again. They might not be so dedicated. Sometimes they've got all the talent in the world, but they haven't got the work ethic. There's so much involved in it, so it's hard to tell. But we've had some fabulous talents coming in the gym sparring with Hughie. So and also Savannah. So if they got the right mentality and they got the right teams at the back of them, there's no reason why they can't achieve good success. So I think there's plenty of opportunities for good fighters to come in through. We've got a lot of talent in the UK, I will say that.
Yeah, 100%. Where would you like to see Hughie and Savannah by the end of next year, by the end of 2022?
Well, obviously, very easy for Savannah to unify all them belts and enjoy a victory. So that's priority number one for Savannah, getting that unification fight on. And, I believe she's the best in the world. I think when the time comes, she'll prove that. And I think for Hughie, I'm not interested in politics and this, that, and the other. He'll just fight anybody who's available. If we can't get the good fights, he'll have to take the second tier. It's whatever we can get. But he's going to be busy and he's going to be fighting. Because there's one way. If you want to be the best, you got to fight it. You got to fight everybody and just get on with it. And that's what he needs to do. So, and that's what he will be doing. He won't be cherry picking anything. So that's where we are.
Brilliant. Peter, I want to thank you for giving me and Seconds Out your time so much this year as well. It's always insightful, always a pleasure. And really appreciate it.
Anytime, Danny. It's good to speak with you.